sponsors. Efren did his job. Today we're going to talk about why we're using Schaeffer's oil in this car, in his truck, and my brother's Porsche. Stay tuned.
What the heck is this? What's going on here? Schaeffer.
Sir, we're the performance police. Cut that engine.
Okay.
We've heard you've been claiming to use performance products. Is that true?
I am. I'm using performance.
Pop the hood of your car. Let me see.
Okay.
Actually, in this car, pop that trunk. Let's go.
All right.
Hurry up. Let's see what this guy's running in his car. All right. K&N filter.
Oh.
What is that?
Exactly as I suspected, Ryan.
Mobile one.
What is that?
Yep. Mobile one.
You know what?
He needs to go inside and do a test.
I think he's running dirty. Sir, we're gonna need you to pull inside. We think you've been running dirty. We need a sample.
I gotta give you a sample?
Yes, sir.
No arguing. Turn
That's
this car on. Let's go. I don't
Pull
want to
in.
hear it.
That's a big cup and I gotta give him a sample? What the hell? I was just trying to have a Saturday. Go to the track, have some fun.
What is up, guys? I know it's been a long time. Been busy. Sorry. Efren's just working so much nowadays. I can't film because of him.
Sorry, guys. I'm a slave driver.
But as you saw from the intro, we're doing oil. We're not going to show you the oil change. The video, I'll put the link in the description. We already did that. You don't want to see it twice. But what a lot of people wonder is, and have questions, is what's the best oil to use? Why do you choose this oil versus this oil? So we've chosen to use Schaeffer's oil for many reasons. But to back it up, Schaeffer was kind enough to actually send us. They sent us oil, hats, shirts, and these test kits. These are not for urine, okay? For oil. So what we're doing, I took my oil out of the car already. We changed it earlier, filled it up, but that has run Schaeffer's oil about 5,000 miles. But it's been 6 months, so I changed it. So we'll send that back. They'll analyze it for us, send us a report back, see what's in it. If it's good or bad, let me know. Now, as you can see here, we got the Porsche. Okay, he's been running Mobile One since my brother purchased it, and Mobile One has been in that car for the entire life of it. So this is the first time it's going to be shifted over to Schaeffer's. What is it? It's their racing oil that they sent because of the it's what, a 550 weight, and so it's under the racing oil division there. So they sent it to us, but what we're going to do is we're going to send the Mobile One oil to them for them to analyze. And my brother puts a lot of miles on the car, so about a month and a half, 2 months, we'll be able to do another oil change running the Schaeffer's oil, and we'll be able to compare what's going on with the car, if it's gotten better or not, if something's gotten worse. But according to Schaeffer, it runs cooler. Your miles per gallon, what'd you say, Efren, go up about 5%?
The paper says up to 5% better gas mileage.
Okay, so you got that. And my brother, he does a lot of highway driving, so he's gonna know right away. He fills up, I think he fills up every day, so he's gonna know if it's getting better or not. So I'm excited to see what the results are, and everybody here as well. So again, I want to thank Schaeffer for sending all this oil to us. You know, they didn't have to do it. They didn't ask us to, you know, say anything specific about it. They just shipped us the oil and told us to do these tests and go from there. So we're gonna do that, and this way you get some real world results as to whether this oil is actually better than other ones on the market. So as far as I can say, it's just a win-win. So we're gonna go ahead, he's gonna change his oil, get you a couple clips here and there. You know, it's just an oil change, but we just wanted to let you know what was going on and keep you updated with everything. So all right, we'll give you some clips here and there.
So I gotta fill this whole thing?
Whole thing.
With what?
Oil, but if you want to put something else in it, you can.
No, we'll do oil.
Okay.
Hey, that's what dentists used to use back in the day.
Only a foreign car will you be using an Allen wrench to undo the drain plug. That is awesome.
And it's 9.78 quarts too.
9.78. That's a lot of oil.
And this oil's gonna come out hot.
Yeah.
More than my uncle.
I got to drive this car for the first time today. It's different driving I haven't driven a small car like this in a while. It's fun.
I did not get to drive this car for the first time.
You got to ride in the passenger seat.
Hint, hint. All right, guys. So here's a couple of things of why we're doing this.
Oh, people want to see you catch the stream. You got the cup with you? Oh, splashback.
You guys didn't see that.
Didn't see nothing.
I guess I should get him a rant.
Just so you know, he's capturing it right out of the car. There you go. That's the test oil, everybody. So we're not making anything up. That is Mobile One. Going to be sent off to Schaeffer to do their analyzation test. Is that a word? Analyzation? I don't know. Figure it out.
I would go with test.
Efren's going to catch back up here in a second. He's going to go over all the data and stuff about that Schaeffer's oil.
The scene of the crime.
All right.
You got all those 10 cords just flying out of there.
Yeah, no kidding.
One of the things that they claim with Schaeffer is you get strong oxidation and thermal stability. And all this information they put for each one of their products in their website, so you can go in there and see what the claims are. So what they're claiming is what we're going to be able to tell in a real life situation. So with Rob's car, with Ryan's car, and we'll soon do my truck as well.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone's got a Tundra. We're going to do that.
So there is, as you guys can see, they claim up to 5% better fuel economy. So we'll see with Rob, especially because the way he goes through the field, he'll be able to tell if it's helping him or not. So better cold weather startup. So, and it reduces wear, scuffing, and abrasion, which is the main thing in an engine.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially Rob's engine. How many miles do you have in your engine, Rob?
I've got 191,750.
So about 192,000 miles. So if there's any better situation to test an oil for a car, it would be on his car.
Mm-hmm.
So also, everything that they're claiming, they also do technical data for each one of their products that you can go see. So each one of the Schaeffer's products, for example, the gear lube, they have technical data of what they say their products do. So as you can see, each one of them that they sent us over, we're going to be testing with gear lube will be also one of them. So
with the Porsche as well, yeah.
So for Rob's car, the 9001 Supreme, fully synthetic racing oil, 550. So for an example of performance benefits, as you can see, extra protection. So for when the engines are operating at higher temperatures, rapid circulation and excellent pumpability. So getting the engine oil through the engine.
Always need a good pump.
Extra zinc to protect the tappet, I learned today. The tappet cam, engines, and other components from wear. And then excellent high temperature, high shear performance. So reduce oil aging and increase drain intervals. So I guess you can run the engine longer, the oil longer, sorry. So, and sustainability, so reduce oil consumption. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. We'll be able to see, we might be able to measure this oil coming out right now and then measure what he uses on the next one. Mm-hmm. So, or see if he has to, if he's using any oil in between changes. If he is, then you can tell whether he needs to add it or not as he goes throughout his cycle.
Yeah.
So, and then compatibility with all types of seals. I mean, no issues here.
No.
So, I mean, the product for itself sounds great. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, guys, the test will be able to determine everything. So
yeah, that's what I'm excited to see. I know you said as well. And what year is the car? And the
car is a 99 911 Carrera 2. So I put on about 1,250 a week in mileage.
Yeah, 1,250 miles a week you've driven on this car.
Yeah, about 250 a day.
Do you usually check your engine oil throughout the month? And how much are you usually adding, or are you adding any at all?
Adding, if I go longer from the 7,000 to 9,000 range, I'll probably add a total of a quart throughout that whole range.
Okay, so you're using a little bit of oil. So this will also be a good. You'll notice if you have to go through some.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Because I check that weekly. It's like a Monday morning thing. Check the oil, check the water. Just
One of the things that I'm also curious to see is not the first test, but the second test after he's ran the Schaeffers through the full cycle, sent that in. But the second cycle is what we want to see because that will be almost 100% of full Schaeffer's oil in it, right? The first cycle will have a little bit of mobile one in it still, but the second cycle should filter through that.
And they sent us how many test kits?
They sent about 6 of them, I think.
6 of them, yeah.
So, but we can request
plenty.
more.
Yeah.
So, and that's another thing. We want to keep doing this from a 6-month to a year basis to really see what the engine oil does. That's on Schaeffer, so you guys need to send us more product.
Need some more oil, Schaeffer.
Some more cool hats.
Oh, these hats are pretty sweet. I gotta say.
Thanks for the hats, by the way.
Hats and shirts. Oh yeah, he's got one. Rob's got his too.
We're trying to figure this out. We might raffle off a couple hats and some t-shirts. We're trying to figure it all out, how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But hang in there with us. We'll figure it out. We got some stickers and stuff we can send you guys, but we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
It's our first time doing this.
And we're gonna be honest about the results. They gave us free oil, you know, whoop-de-doo, but you can't buy my word. You know, if it's so far, okay, so like taking it from my point of view. Such a camera. Okay, so I put in the oil after 1,500 miles on my car. The one thing I noticed right away, and the same today, when we started it back up with fresh oil, the engine just got quieter. Instant. That's the one thing I noticed putting the oil in the first time and just doing the oil change today.
But you also use this brand.
Yeah.
This brand you've used in your previous car, remember?
No, I never got to use it in the Subaru.
I thought you had it. Oh no, Steven had it.
Steven had it.
Steven had it in his Subaru.
And his always ran cool. He ran like 10 to 15 degrees cooler right when he changed it to Schaeffer's oil. Same thing. His startups were better and all the above. So
that's one of the things that we might be able to test. We're trying to figure it out. Maybe installing a temperature gauge on my truck and testing before and after.
Yeah.
So we're still thinking about
what
how to
do you
figure
have,
it out.
Rob? Do you have a temperature gauge or you got pressure?
I've got bar pressure, and I know exactly what my bar pressure is, and I watch it, and then I can watch it on my Android.
So better
torque
oil,
app.
it should increase pressure.
Better oil should increase pressure, and it should lessen throttle response because my cylinder head temps should be running cooler, my overall engine compartment should run cooler, my water should run cooler. Because all that's all connected with cooling and everything. So I should see, and I have it by the decimal point on my water. So I'll actually know exactly where it's at because I drive the same route for 250 miles a day. So
that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, we're excited to see the difference and see what's going to happen with it. So
the reason I'm excited with this partnership with Schaeffer's is because it's a great oil brand. They've been around since 1839 or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's older than Coca-Cola. So they know what they're doing. I mean, they use the oil. I was excited personally because I have a Tundra. I was going to use it on my truck regardless. But the fact that we're able to partner with them it's really great because you can use this oil in any one of your guys' cars. You don't have to have a performance car.
Yep.
You don't have to have a big truck. You can have any type of car, and it'll be savings because if you're only changing your oil twice a year, you can save if you're doing it every 3,000 miles with cheaper oil. Yeah. And it protects your car on the long run.
Oh yeah. And I know the first video we made, it took us forever to change the oil. Yeah. But today, literally, if we weren't goofing around, 25 minutes, I think tops.
Don't lie, Ryan, say the truth. You had to stop for Taco Bell.
Yeah, we had to go get Taco Bell. So
we got hungry.
So this time we actually let the car drain for almost an hour. And believe it or not, oil dripped out of that car for almost that full hour. It was amazing how much oil stays in your car. So we ended up putting in more this first round than I did last time.
Look at the stream.
Oh yeah, it's still a steady stream. You can still see that little stream up there, and
you gotta figure any oil change shop isn't gonna do this.
No,
they are gonna let it drain out.
Oh no, they'll.
So you might have a quarter of a quart, a few ounces, but if it's contaminated,
yep,
it's contaminated.
Yep, you're getting a bad mixture. Oh, there we go. Putting it in the sealed. Schaeffer sent us this. There's the oil. Dropping it up. We'll seal
It's a
it in.
steamy hot sample.
We'll fill out the little. We'll fill out the little form and mail it off. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get the results. I'm sure we'll get these results before the next oil change for sure. So we're not rushing Schaeffer. You know, they were kind enough again to give us all this stuff at no cost. So
This is one of those videos or set of videos that you guys want to be patient and wait for, because it'll be a benefit to you guys.
yeah,
Because if you guys are into your car, if you're not the type of person that just takes your car to Jiffy Lube and doesn't care what they do,
Yeah.
this video isn't for you. You know, but if you're that type of person that enjoys their vehicle, wants to take care of it, you're gonna want to know what happens with this, because you'll see whether it's worth it or not.
yeah.
To switch your car over and spend a little bit extra money, but have a savings in the long run. So we'll see what happens.
We got focus issues. There it goes. Yeah.
Took a look.
Oh, and just to let you guys know, I didn't put this stuff in the first round because I only had 1,500 miles. If you look at the Kia, what do you call it? The Kia instructions. They want you to put in a fuel additive every 6,000 miles. So this is what we bought. If anybody gets something different from their dealership, let me know. But this is what they sold us at mine. This is a fuel additive. You know, what's it say up there? For direct injection or GDI engines, and that's what the Stinger has. So
I'm not sure if Schaeffer makes a product similar.
no,
They might.
I looked.
Oh, they
that's
don't?
what I was
Okay.
looking for, to see if they did. So they don't make that, but I honestly think any of the cleaners will work fine. I don't think it's just a generic cleaner to help you with them GDI engines.
Some of the other things that they sent us over was gear lube.
And Rob's gonna put that in his Porsche, right? That's your
His transmission.
That's your transmission fluid. He's gonna run this in there,
And I'm gonna use it for my differential.
and that's something. Will you notice that too with your? Will that affect your
I've
shift?
got a manual. Yeah, it should smooth out my shifts. I'll be able to notice whether there's cold shift, hot shift. You notice the difference when it warms up. So
Yeah.
I'll see if there is a difference, because right now I'm running the Motul 300,
Okay.
and in the mornings it's hard to get from first to second.
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Sometimes it's so hard you actually miss shift, which is kind of embarrassing, but whatever.
I
Nobody's
think-
up when I leave anyway.
There you go.
I'll be switching my transmission oil. I bought my Tundra used because I don't make big bucks yet. But I don't know when they did the transmission service, so I'd rather
Yeah.
start from scratch.
Be safe.
And what better to start with a great product? So
Yeah.
then I'll be able to see what comes out of there, what we put in, and how the truck handles.
Yeah.
I'm getting horrible fuel economy on my Tundra. If
So,
anybody
yeah.
else is out there, let me know. Because I'm at, when I bought the truck, I was at 10.9.
So we'll try and we should do your oil change here pretty soon. That way we're
Yeah.
all three, or at least we're on the same 6-month schedule. So we can get
I've
yours.
only been able to get my Tundra to 11.3 miles per gallon. So we'll see. I'll be switching my air intake to a K&N, just to filter, and seeing if it improves. I've improved it, I think, just because I switched it over to Chevron 91,
Okay.
and that's all I run in there now.
All right.
And it did take about four different gas tanks to improve it, but as I changed, every gas tank was improving by a couple decimals.
Okay. Nice.
But other than that, we're gonna change the engine oil, we're gonna change the transmission fluid, and the gear oil, just because they sent it to me. So, and we'll see what it does.
Yeah.
That's real world data right there for you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, that's what this video is about, and kind of let you guys know that we're still around. We just
kind of just to show off that we have finally have a sponsor.
yeah, right.
Hey, check
Sponsor.
these out.
Home Depot's getting jealous right now. I'll tell you that.
We didn't get too many of these, so maybe one or two of you guys might get one. Those are cool.
Oh man, that's pretty sweet. I like the hats. I do like these hats a lot.
Check these stickers out. These are legit.
These are
They're
pretty
die
cool.
cut and everything. They're thick stickers for Schaeffers. And then some of these, they're pretty cool. Schaeffers Racing.
Oh, there you go. I can Rob put that one on his the racing.
Oh, that adds 5 horsepower right there.
Huh?
That's
Right
a
on.
boost.
Sticker, 5 horsepower, yeah.
The hats are pretty sweet. We got like 10 of them, so we already gave 3 away. So
I really do like the cut.
maybe 5 of you might get some. We're gonna try to figure out how we can do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Well,
probably go back and talk about one of the videos we already did. So if you're a loyal subscriber and you've watched our videos, we'll touch on something. And the person to get it right might get one.
There you go. We
So-
should throw in one of those hidden comments. I swear, each time I throw in a movie reference, Nobody gets it. None of you people ever comment on it, so I know you're not watching the whole video.
They're
because
ignoring you.
Easy references, and you're missing them.
Well, we'll see what we do, but we'll try to get something to you guys. Thank you guys for your support.
Yeah.
We'll be reaching out to them too to get more stuff, and we'll be sharing it with you guys.
Who?
We're gonna try. I'm gonna reach out to Schaeffer's again and see if we can set up a discount code for you guys. So if you guys do want to give the product a try, any of their products, maybe we can set up a discount code using our page, something like that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're all new to this.
If we can't do it, it's because they didn't want to, not us.
I think they'll work with us. So
Yeah.
They seem to be pretty cool people to work with.
Yeah, they responded right away. I mean, we reached out to smaller companies for sponsorship or just to work together. Never even got an email back.
Yeah.
And they emailed back right away. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we're excited to work with them.
Oh yeah, here I gotta. Okay, we got a couple small videos coming. K8 Optima Store, K8 Stinger Store.com. I got a couple parts. Literally should take about 5 minutes to do. Again, I will get those videos out. Like, it's just, you know, if anybody out there runs their own business, you'll know how busy it gets at times. And this is my busy time of year. So literally when I have a day off, I usually sit around and do nothing. I'm like just too tired. So today I actually got the oil change done. I needed to, so I was able to get out and we're able to do all this for you guys. I figured this is a little more important, doing all this, so that's why we wanted to put this. But there will be videos coming out soon. The next one should be out. I'll try to shoot for next weekend. It won't take us very long to film it. It's a really cool add-on to the car. We have another one that has to deal with the door seals, a light. So when you open it up, we're trying to figure out how to route those right now properly because I want it to look almost like factory. I don't want any wires showing. I want it to look nice and clean when it's done. So I'm going to take the time to do that right. Maybe a little more involved, but it will look better when it's done. You don't want to have a car like that driving around and wires showing on the edge. It's just not.
It's ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
Just say it. It's ghetto.
Yeah. So
You don't want a ghetto car.
So we're gonna finish up the oil change here. May get you a couple more clips and views, but may get the startup shot of the car just to see if Rob notices a difference right away when he first starts it up. But besides that, you know, I think this is probably pretty much this is it for the video today. So yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the subscribers, the views, everything. Again, thank you, Schaeffer, for sending this oil, and we'll do our best to get that sent out right away, get it analyzed, and get back to you guys so you could then determine, hey, this oil does sound good, it looks like it's doing what it says, better than the current oil I use, and you can switch, become part of the Schaeffer family.
Yep. Also, the faster Schaeffer gets us back the data, the faster we get it to you.
Yeah, but then this first round, it's just going to come down to getting the data back, getting the miles on the Porsche, getting that data sent to Schaeffer to analyze and back. And once we get those two, we'll be able to get a really good determination. But I will keep you posted. Rob will give me updates within a few days of driving it because he put so many miles. So maybe I'll come out with another quick video here in a few days and let you know what he reports back to me. So that's all I got to say. Efren, any last words?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, guys.
Yep. And thanks to Rob for letting us use this lift. Oh, so much easier to do my oil change.
Lift and for bringing that sweet car.
Yeah.
I mean, the wood,
Craigslist. Get a lift.
the wood blocks were pretty sweet. I'm telling you, man, those things were amazing. But it's easier to do it flat. Oh, and some people commented that if you do your car on a flat lift, the oil won't hit that bar. Yeah, you're completely wrong, guys. The oil still hits the bar. I don't know who.
It's not about the angle of the car, it's the pressure.
It's the pressure. That oil comes out and it hits the bar. We're like, oh, it won't hit it. Somebody said, no, you guys are wrong. I don't believe you did your oil change. You had it done. Still hits the bar, no matter if the car is flat or it's
That's what the
pitched.
guy at Jiffy Lube told you.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, guys, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Also, we forgot to mention changing the transmission. Transmission fluid.
Gear
Gear
oil.
oil. Yeah, it's a manual transmission. There we go. It's a 75 weight 90 Schaeffer's synthetic.
293. That's the one you want.
293. All right. Rob's washing his hands. So what was your first, what did you notice right away?
First impression is I didn't hear the lifters and cam tappets that I usually hear after a cold start. Usually I'll hear them for up to a minute before they quiet down.
Nice.
And what was weird is didn't even hear it.
No, everybody in here noticed it was a lot smoother sounding right after the oil got pumped through. It was like instant.
Right off the bat, it was instantly quieter. So, I mean, I'll be able to notice. I mean, with the shifting and everything else, I'll be able to notice on the drive home.
Yeah, well, that'll be good. Okay, all right.
Because I'll take the back roads and
there you go.
let it rip a little bit.
Nice.
In Mexico, right?